and welcome back to another episode on the Fashion Fables podcast. Today, I am welcoming special guest Erin Doherty, Florida-based fashion and lifestyle blogger. Erin, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, hi.
So, Erin, if you can just tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm from Pennsylvania originally, and I moved to Florida last August or August of 2019, right after I graduated college. I went to college right outside of Philadelphia, and I studied business management and marketing. I moved down to Florida because my boyfriend moved down here, so that was really exciting and something different. I then got a job at Disney. So I worked at Disney for a year, but then unfortunately lost my job because of COVID in March. So currently I've just been unemployed. Now I'm trying to find a job and applying to jobs, which is frustrating. But
Right.
during um, the pandemic and COVID and everything, I wanted to dive more into blogging. So that's when I started my blog, and it's been so much fun.
Oh my God, that's great. It's great that you found an outlet as you're waiting for work to just like do what you love, and eventually something will come up. So you shouldn't worry.
Oh,
Um,
I know. It's so stressful though.
I know. What inspired you to create your fashion blog? And is there like a specific theme you have for your feed, or like how do you do it?
Yeah, so I know I've always wanted to kind of get more into blogging and kind of take Instagram more seriously. I think I always wanted to do it all throughout college, but I was kind of just didn't know where to start, or I was scared of like what people would think.
Yeah.
So I get a lot of inspiration from Vivian Audi. I don't know if you know who she is.
Yeah.
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 I get so much inspo from her. And I think I was listening to her podcast with Jules when she did it in the beginning of the pandemic. And they were talking about blogging and like how to start. And
Mhm.
she said, just start. Like there's no other time to start than now. So I think she really gave me a lot of inspiration to start my blog. And then for theme, I don't really think I have a theme. I mean, I kind of just try and do casual fashion a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So, but I don't really think I have a theme.
Okay. Yeah. Same with my podcast. I feel like I was more hesitant to start it at first because there's always like doubts regarding what other people think of it, and you don't know if it's gonna like work out or anything. But I think the
Hmm.
biggest thing is like getting over that fear and just like going for it. Um, and now like I'm just so happy that I did do it because I just like got over that fear, and I'm like doing something that I actually really enjoy. So I think like a good lesson would be like to go for things that might scare you because they can end up being like something really special to you.
Yeah, I agree. And even with like blogging, I've met so many amazing people and creators through it that I would have never met if I never started. So I think that's like a really big plus too.
Yeah, same with the podcast. Like just from the guests, I feel like I try to make them more like a friendship rather than just like a one-time thing. And
Exactly.
I think it's important because sometimes it's like you're nervous about reaching out to these people, or you think that they don't want to talk to you anymore because like it was just like a business related like connection. But
Mhm.
like when you start when you like get over that, like, and just be like, well, they're just like a person too, and they probably want to talk to me just as much as I want to talk to them, then that relationship is like it's a nice thing to have.
Yeah, exactly.
Where are your go-tos for fashion and some of your favorite styles to wear?
So recently I would say my go-tos for fashion is definitely casual fashion. Um, I just love the look of like denim with a t-shirt and Converse. I always wear my platform Converse. I don't know if you've seen on my Instagram. I just love casual fashion. I think any outfit can really be pulled together if with just basics. Um, what else? Yeah, I just don't think you can ever go wrong with basics. So that's probably my go-to.
Yeah, I agree because you can dress it up, dress it down for any
Mhm.
occasion, and yeah, that's great. Especially during COVID, I feel like people more dress comfortable because like there's really nowhere fancy to go. So yeah,
Definitely with like the matching sets too. I've been
mm,
living in loungewear. I love loungewear, so definitely that too.
Yeah, for sure. If you could pick anything to wear for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Probably my high top platform Converse. I seriously love them. I think I've inspired a few people to buy them too. So they're
Great.
definitely a must in my wardrobe.
Why they're just like really comfortable and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I feel like they elevate my outfits too, like just like a basic outfit with denim and a t-shirt, and then I throw on my platform Converse. I don't know, I just think it pulls together my outfits.
Yeah, I have like the Air Force Ones, like just the basic white ones, but for
Why?
Christmas I got like the blush pink ones and they have like a little platform on them. And I just like, I don't know, it gives me like a little bit of height and I also just like the platform look, I guess. So yeah, I like platforms.
Yeah, same.
What has been the most rewarding part of fashion and lifestyle blogging for you?
I would definitely say building my community and having those friendships that I've formed through blogging. That's definitely been a huge plus because I would have never met the people that I have if I would have never started.
Mhm.
And then also, um, being able to work with different brands that I would have never even imagined working with, I think that's amazing. And also bringing more like small businesses to my Instagram. A lot of small businesses have reached out that I've worked with, and having exposure for them and for me is really cool.
Yeah, I think it's so cool like when influencers post like their partnerships and like stuff like that.
Hmm.
And then like they usually get discounts and then it enables like their followers and to like engage with it and like they're able it's just like I don't know, it's like a fun little community.
Yeah, it is.
Do you follow the most current fashion trends or like just wear what you love and like feel best in? Because I know some people like strictly like to follow the trends, but there's others that kind of just do their own thing.
Yeah, I would say I do a little bit of both.
Okay.
I definitely love following fashion trends. Like I know browns are really in right now and neutrals, and
Yeah.
I've really incorporated some of those in my wardrobe, but I also like to wear what I like to wear. Like I'm not a stickler, like I just need to follow the fashion trends. Like
Mhm.
I feel like if you feel comfortable in what you're wearing, then you should just wear it. If you feel confident and happy in your clothing, then you should wear it. So
Yeah, I agree. And I also love the neutrals, like more and more, because like I feel you can mix and match with literally anything. And I also feel like, I don't know, sometimes I don't necessarily like the trends that are out. So like with that being said, like I won't like buy something that like I'm not gonna end up wearing just because it's like a trend. So
yeah,
I think
exactly.
yeah, so like I think it's important to like find what you like and if you don't like it, like don't feel pressured that like you necessarily have to get it.
Yeah, I feel like if there's a trend that I really, really love and
Yeah.
want to follow, like I know funky pants are really in, so I
Mhm.
got some zebra pants and
Yeah,
stuff like that. But if there's a trend that I don't really like, I'm not going to follow it.
exactly. And any advice you have for anyone looking to live their best life and just like put aside like outside validations or judgments.
Yeah, I would definitely say just start. I mean, I was in the same boat. Like, I was so scared to start. I didn't know where to start and how to start, but you just have to put yourself out there and start. Like,
Yeah.
you're never gonna get anywhere if you never start.
Yeah.
So just start. I mean, I was always afraid that my college friends were gonna judge me or people just from my high school were gonna judge me. And if they don't like what I post, they can just unfollow. I mean, there's
Exactly.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, just start.
Yeah, no, same. And I feel like I have the same mindset in it because I don't know why. I feel like I always like worry too much about like what other people do think. And like since going to college, I've kind of like realized that that's not important and like just like doing what like I love to do, like no matter what. Cause like the true people will always like be there supporting you. And then like those that like don't like it, like you said, can like easily like press the unfollow button, like no
Exactly.
hard feelings. But yeah, just like you have to do what's best for you. And yeah, I totally agree.
I definitely think like during the pandemic, my mindset changed a little bit because this is when I started it. And I started to just not really care or think too much about different things. So I definitely think the pandemic helped me in that aspect just because I don't worry too much what other people think anymore.
Yeah, that's so good. And then finally, Erin, what are some ways that people can get in contact with you and just stay connected?
Yeah, so I have my blog. It's erinpdarty.com. I try and post once a week so you can kind of keep up with me on there. And then my Instagram is at erinpdarty, so you can see when I post or follow me.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys, for tuning into this episode. I had so much fun recording with Erin, and I hope you stay tuned for next week's episode. Bye!